Just when I thought I managed to throw her off balance, Elizabeth-san gets up elegantly as if nothing had happened. Suddenly I feel an intensity build up in the air. Don't tell me she hadn't been taken this seriously at all up to now. The next moment, I'm swallowed into a torrent of power like a leaf being blown into the air, without the slightest understanding of what's happening. My vision blurs as I'm spun about. Before I can tell up from down, the floor jumps towards me and I'm slammed from the ground. Into the ground. Am I gonna lose? As my consciousness fades, I see the faces of my friends at Aigis-san, all those I have fought up against till now. It's like that story you see your life flash before your eyes just before you die. Am I dying? Can I really accept that? I'll fight as much as I have to in order to save my friends. I have to keep fighting. I've come so far, I can't lose heart now. I desperately force my legs to move and manage. She cuts herself off and nods to herself as if to confirm some suspicion.
This was truly an intriguing battle. I believe our encounter has borne much flute.
Flute?
Flue? Chimneys. In any case, I am quite pleased.
Even after a battle, she acts like that. I feel like a fool for believing that she would really have killed me. Even if it felt quite real at the time. Can't believe any of this. My legs give out under me and I sink to the ground. Maybe she understands how I feel. Elizabeth-san looks straight into my eyes.
May I ask you something? To continue fighting in order to prevent an undesirable future, it is a path of endless hardship. Would you still choose to walk it?
Margaret has said something similar just before the tournament had begun. How I have overcome the ordeal concerning last year's case and opened the door. Margaret's and Elizabeth's words come together in my mind.
Yeah. Working for a better tomorrow isn't just a one-time thing. The tomorrows keep coming.
Opening the door is necessary, but it's not what's truly important. What's more important is making sure that you follow the path that's beyond the door. Only once you have that path in mind does it matter whether you've opened the door or not. That's how I feel.
I would keep fighting for the future we want.
Elizabeth's-san smiles. It seems the former dweller of the Velvet Room is pleased with my answer. She must have chosen a path of her own at some point and is doing everything in her power to see it through. Maybe I'm jumping to conclusions, but I feel as if I'm able to understand her a little better
Well,
now.
it's time for me to bid you adieu. By your leave, I, Elizabeth, am out of here.
With this, Elizabeth briskly walks out of the room. She caused me some trouble, but I've also learned something about myself as well. I think I'll call it a draw. As I wave goodbye to Elizabeth, I hear Aigis-san's getting to her feet behind me.
Are you alright? You shouldn't force yourself to move.
I was concerned at first, but Aigis-san doesn't seem to be very hurt or damaged, or whatever you would say. She's likely just knocked out. Had absolutely no chance of winning if I had gone easy on her either. This is getting ridiculous.
You are very kind. We've only just met, and yet you're worried about a machine like myself.
Huh? Isn't that normal?
Aigis-san laughs at my confusion.
Seeing you smile like that? I don't know. I just can't think of you as a machine. You have a heart, right? Then it doesn't matter whether you're man or machine.
Aigis-san stops laughing, thinks deeply for a moment. But after a few seconds, she looks back up at me with a serious look in her eyes.
You have defeated me in single combat. That will make it difficult for me to continue forward. But I believe I can trust you. Will you listen to my mission directive?
I have no reason to say no. I look Aigis-san square in the eye and nod reassuringly. And so Aigis-san told me about her directive, and it was truly surprising. There was another case involving personas and shadows outside of Inaba, even before our adventure last year. She is a weapon with a heart, created with the express purpose of wielding a persona to fight the shadows. She believes that this current situation came to be because someone had stolen a similar weapon and cause it to enter the TV world.
So, there's another girl robot with a heart like you, and she's the cause of all this?
We came to this world to retrieve her, my older sister, the 5th generation anti-shadow suppression weapon, Labris, is in this world somewhere.
Nanako, Miss President, her shadow, and now Labris. I have a amount of tasks accomplished now. But even though I have a lot to do, I can't ignore any of it.
Tell me more about Labris, and I'll do what I can to help you get her back.
Unfortunately,
Aigis-san's expression clouds. She said that she was a machine, but she really is no different from a human. As I ponder this, I listen to what she has to say. It's discouraging.
So you don't know what she looks like, what she can do, or what equipment she's loaded with.
Basically, all she can tell me is Labris is a robot who's built to look like a girl. Wait a second, did I meet a girl I didn't know in the TV world? Miss President? Could Miss President be Labris?
Is there a possibility that she looks, well, more human than you? You mentioned earlier that she was your older sister, so I assume she was built before you, but...
my sister was an older model, a prototype for the 5th generation to be exact. It's doubtful that she would look more human than myself.
Then there's no way Miss President could be Labris. I could tell at first glance Aigis was a machine. Miss President appears to be completely human. I never once considered she might not be human until just now. But that makes things even more complicated. What in the world's going on inside this TV?
Alright, in any case, I'll keep an eye out for her. But right now, I'm heading to the announcement room. If Labris is the cause of this, then I'm bound to meet up with her eventually.
I shrug slightly. I don't want to be so grave. I guess I'm a sense that I'm trying to do and smiles.
Thank you. I will trust my sister's fate to you.
Of course. If I guess a determined nod and I run out of the classroom. Man, what a busy golden week! I have to make sure Nanako's okay. Find Miss President. I'll mask whoever's masquerading as Teddy, and I'll search for Labris somewhere in here. If this wasn't happening, I'd be kicking it with my friends at the Junes food court. Yukiko was trying to be coy, but I'm pretty sure that big bundle she was carrying was a box of lunch she made for us. I wouldn't be too excited about it if you ask me. As to how it might taste, well, let's not get sidetracked. I'm sure we all have enjoyed it anyway. Yeah, sure. Eventually, I would have called Nanako over. We would have bought some snacks together. There were things I wanted to buy from the Shiroku store, and maybe I would have made it to Sozai Daigaku in time to buy the last of their special croquettes. I wanted to talk with the owner of Daidara and get some books from the Yomenaido's bookstore. I got a steak bowl at Aya, hung out with the fox at the Tashime shrine, waited for my uncle so we could have dinner, and tomorrow we'd have gone fishing. If the one who ruined my vacation and caused all these problems is the same person who stole Labris, if they truly brought Nanako back to the TV world, I'll catch them no matter what.
They're not getting away from me.
As I run, I come across yet another blue door. Perhaps it's a sign I need to calm down. True, I may have lost my cool for a
Someone
moment.
here? Again?
I reach towards the door with a relaxed smile. Ah, crap again! Margaret's in her usual position. I glance around to see if there's anyone else in here. Looks like her nutcase of a sister's here. Oh, damn, you called it a straight up nutcase? Damn, bro. You got no chill. Margaret notices me looking and sighs, a seductive sound that also conveys annoyance.
It seems my sister has caused you some trouble.
No shit.
Though this may mean that I'm not the only one who is drawn to the light of your potential.
A hint of tenderness towards her sister in her words. Her sister must be important to her. I can tell from the look on her face. Do I look like that when I talk about Nanako? Margaret pulls herself together, speaks again.
You have gained new resolve by overcoming many doubts and falsehoods.
A new resolve. I find myself nodding along.
You have reached the threshold of truth. But man's hearts are mutable. That is why a resolve to continue fighting is more important than any one victory or defeat.
Yeah, I understand.
But this will be a difficult battle without end. Are you equal to the challenge?
The way she puts it makes it seem as if she was testing me. I don't respond immediately. I think about the question. It would be lying to say I'm not worried. I know that my heart can be swayed by change. There's no knowing what will happen from moment to moment. But even then...
If I have my friends, if I'm not alone, I can do it.
I see.
She nods slightly in response.
I have heard your answer, but it's not enough.
What?
Remember what I told you before? The heart is shaken more by a single action than by 1,000 words.
True. As she smiles, my vision begins to blur. I hear words being repeated. I've reached the threshold of truth. Everything that's happened in the course of this case runs through my mind. New appearances, TV world, this tournament pitting us against each other, the student council president, and a fake Teddy. An encounter with a weapon with a heart, Aigis' son searching for sister Labris, the determination I've gained through these constant battles, what I must accomplish. How do I know what I've decided through my actions?